In the world of K-pop, where rumors can spread faster than music releases and every gesture is magnified into a headline, the past few weeks have been nothing short of chaotic. Between Hyunjin, Jimin, and Hyunlix, the conversations have swirled into an online storm, one that fans, critics, and brands alike can't seem to look away from. At the center of it all are three narratives: the alleged coming-out video of Hyunjin, Jimin's rumored relationship with Song Da-eun, and Hyunlix's unexpected ambassadorship with Hera. Each story has developed its own life, pulling fans into speculation, debate, and endless conversations about what is real and what is nothing more than social media imagination. The endless demand for answers. First, let's talk about Jimin. People are convinced he has finally addressed the whispers surrounding him and Song Da-eun. For months, dating rumors have lingered in the background, but they have now escalated to a point that neither fans nor media can ignore. Observers believe that sooner rather than later, either Jimin himself or his label will step forward to clarify. Song Da-eun has already made a statement, though that has not stopped speculation. And really, that's the heart of the matter. People are not only asking for the truth, they are demanding it. But why? Why does the public feel entitled to know whether two individuals are romantically involved? What will anyone do with that information? If they are together, the internet will explode with cheers and backlash. If they are not, it will be dismissed as another false alarm. Either way, the cycle of attention continues. The irony is that even those defending Jimin and asking fans to stop the rumors are still, deep down, curious themselves. If they truly didn't care, the conversation wouldn't exist at all. Viral content doesn't thrive in indifference. Instead, every tweet, TikTok, or comment thread fuels the fire further. Imagine this. If an ordinary person announced they were dating, no one outside their close circle would pay attention. Yet when it comes to Jimin, his private life is turned into a global spectacle. This demand for answers, under the guise of stopping the hate, is really just another way of saying, tell us the truth, we want to know. Jimin's Hello Kitty moment. Then came Jimin's airport appearance. He was spotted arriving in Korea, though the reason for his trip remained unclear. Perhaps it was linked to solo projects, ambassador roles, or simply personal matters. What caught fans' eyes, however, was not Jimin himself, but his manager's bright Hello Kitty suitcase. The pastel luggage, impossible to miss, instantly became a talking point. Many interpreted it as Jimin's indirect response to the dating rumors. The message seemed clear. He doesn't care. He isn't hiding. He's living his life, even if the internet obsesses over every detail. Some fans saw it as his way of saying, I won't let speculation control me. And honestly, that's refreshing. Rumors will always exist, but Jimin appeared calm, unbothered, and almost playful with the situation. Western fans, in particular, might even see this as endearing. In their eyes, if Jimin is dating, it's not betrayal, it's human. And with many K-pop groups aiming at the Western market, this relaxed attitude may work in his favor. Hyunlix and the Hera controversy. While Jimin navigates his storm, Hyunlix has been busy reshaping the image of beauty. Recently announced as the brand ambassador for Hera, Hyunlix's appointment raised eyebrows at first. Many questioned whether a male idol was the right choice for a cosmetics brand traditionally marketed to women. But the release of Hera's promotional photos and videos silenced much of that doubt. Hyunlix appeared in soft yet striking visuals, showing his freckles, wearing subtle foundation, and delivering lines with his deep, magnetic voice. In one clip, he whispered that his presence would echo through time, tying the brand's vision to a broader message of individuality and authenticity. The deeper message resonated. Everyone is unique, and makeup isn't about creating a new identity. It's about enhancing who you already are. Hyunlix's role as ambassador highlighted that philosophy perfectly. His look, his voice, and his presence all emphasized self-expression rather than transformation. Fans and beauty critics alike began to see what Hera saw. Hyunlix was the right fit all along. His appointment reflected not only the values of the brand, but also the growing inclusivity within K-beauty. Choosing Hyunlix wasn't just a bold move, it was a strategic one. Hyunjin and the chicken rumor. Of course, no K-pop week would be complete without a bizarre, viral moment. Enter Hyunjin. At a Stray Kids fan meet, he casually mentioned wanting to eat chicken. Normally, such a statement would be unremarkable. But because Felix's emoji representation is a chick, some fans twisted the comment into a double entendre. Suddenly, the internet buzzed with claims that Hyunjin had made a hidden innuendo about Felix, perhaps even coming out in front of fans. Supporters of this theory pointed to the reactions of the other Stray Kids members, who seemed caught off guard. Their surprised expressions, some argued, suggested that Hyunjin had said more than just a craving for fried chicken. Others pushed back, insisting the entire controversy was a massive overinterpretation. In their view, Hyunjin was simply joking in a playful, affectionate way, not making a sexual reference. After all, in many cultures, phrases like "you're so cute I could eat you" exist without implying anything beyond harmless fun. Language barriers only complicated the debate further. Some international fans insisted the Korean phrase carried deeper meaning, while others argued that non-native speakers were simply projecting. Without clear confirmation, the chicken comment sits in the gray area between harmless humor and rumored confession. A pattern in the chaos. When you step back, all three of these stories, Jimin's dating rumors, Felix's ambassadorship, and Hyunjin's fan meet comment, highlight the same truth. The public is hungry for drama. The smallest details become evidence, the most ordinary actions transformed into signals. Jimin's Hello Kitty suitcase wasn't just luggage, it became a statement. Felix's makeup campaign wasn't just advertising, it was a cultural shift. Hyunjin's joke wasn't just a craving, it became a supposed revelation. And why does this happen? Because fans care deeply. They care so much that silence feels unbearable, and every rumor begs to be decoded. But perhaps the bigger question is whether this level of scrutiny is fair. At the end of the day, idols are human beings. Their personal choices, relationships, and jokes are not puzzles for the world to solve. Still, as long as K-pop remains a global phenomenon, these stories will keep surfacing. Some will fade quickly. Others will spark debates for years. But behind the rumors, one thing remains constant. The idols themselves, navigating fame with patience, creativity, and a surprising sense of humor. So whether it's a pink suitcase, a whispered campaign slogan, or a craving for chicken, one thing is certain: fans will always find meaning, and the conversation will never stop.